Hi. Okay, so I'm filming my video a little earlier today, and my video is going to be about books, which I'm super excited about because books are one of my favorite subjects. And I have a guest, cameo. I don't even know, guest star, whatever. Anyways, I have a co-star today, and her name is Vivian. Say hi, Vivian.
Hi.
How old are you?
4.
You're 4 years old. Okay, and what is your favorite book?
Snow White.
Snow White? Okay. She's just saying that because that's what she got today. Okay, so today I took the kids to breakfast, and we went to Aunt Emma's, which is a really good pancake place here, and we love that place. And then we went to the used bookstore on 35th and Adams, so I live in San Diego, and in Kensington Heights area, Normal Heights area, I guess, there is a used bookstore on the corner of 35th and Adams, and I love that place. I've gone there, Vivian, for years, and they just have so many awesome books at really, really good prices, and I'm seriously gonna ask them if, when I die, I can get my ashes scattered at that place because I love it. It's like one of my favorite places in the world. Anyways, and so me and my husband had made this pact that we were gonna at least read one book a month because we have a ton of books here. And a lot of them we haven't read, and so we're like, you know what, this year we're going to read one book a month. That's something that we can easily commit to. And so we were like, and I was like, you know what, and we should read all books that we already have, and so let's not buy any books for the rest of the year. And my husband was like, you're right. And I was like, you know what, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think I could be able to go a whole year without buying books. And obviously I can't because I went a little cray-cray at the used bookstore on 35th and Adams. But honestly, I got a ton of books for $30. So, and I mean, they're books. Come on. So, whatever. So, anyways, I'm going to talk about the books I got. And I'll talk about the books that I didn't get, that they didn't have that I was looking for. So, they didn't have The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, which I was really hoping to get. They didn't have Island of the Blue Dolphins, which is one of my... I loved that book when I was a kid, and I really want my kids to read it. They did not have 1984 by George Orwell, which I really, really wanted. And what else? I think I asked her. Oh, and I asked her for The Jungle by Sinclair because I really want to read that book also. And they didn't have that one either. So I was kind of bummed out about that. And then I was trying or was going to get Their Eyes Were Watching God, and I forgot to ask her for it. So the next time I go back there, that's what I'm going to get. But these are the books that I did get that I'm super excited about. So this one actually somebody gave to me. Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. I didn't even know it was a book. So I'm really excited about this. So I got this for free, which is awesome. What, Vivian?
And my brothers have goosebumps.
Okay, we'll talk about your brother's books right now, because you're right. Your brothers did get Goosebumps books. Okay, when I was a kid, I read R.L. Stine books. I read Goosebumps. I read all the Fear Street books. I don't know if those were him. The Cheerleader, 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I love those creepy books, which is really, really ironic because I can't stand scary movies. So, but I loved those books. And so they had some Goosebumps books there. Some of the ones that I remember reading when I was a kid. And I love it when my kids get excited about reading because I'm super excited about reading and I want them to be excited about reading. So I was like, oh, Demetrius, look, they have Goosebumps books. And they've seen the cartoon or the Goosebumps show or whatever, so they were really excited about these. So we got Stay Out of the Basement, which I remember reading when I was a kid, so I was really excited about this one. And then for Darius, actually, no, Darius got Stay Out of the Basement. Demetrius got Night of the Living Dummy. So I'm like super excited for them to read these. Because I read them when I was a kid, so that's kind of cool. And then like I said, I got Forrest Gump for free. I got The Wind in the Willows. This was $2.50. Oh, the Goosebumps books were $2. This was $2.50. The Wind in the Willows. I've never read The Wind in the Willows, but I'm a big Vivian. No, but I haven't shown that one yet. So, anyways, The Wind in the Willows is a classic, and I love classics. I really don't read a lot of modern literature. So I'm super excited about The Wind in the Willows. Because I've just never read it before, and it's classic, and it was only $2, so or $2.50, I think it was $2.50. So who wouldn't get excited about $2.50? Girl, you are hijacking my video. She's about to get banned. She's about to get kicked off. I'm about to be like, she got to go. Where is Steve from Jerry Springer? Because this one got to get off stage. Okay. Then I got Animal Farm by George Orwell. Which is another classic, and I was supposed to read this in high school, but I was a total slacker in high school and like never did any work, and so I didn't read it, and now I'm like really upset with myself because I missed out on all these wonderful books. 1984 is another one that I missed out on, And so which was the book that I really wanted to read. And so, anyways, I'm super excited about Animal Farm, and it's such a tiny little book that it should be really easy to read. And that one was like $2.50, so that was really cheap. This one I'm super excited about. I got To Kill a Mockingbird, which I already had, but I had a paperback version. I did not have a hardcover. This is a hardcover, and I have read To Kill a Mockingbird 7 times. It is my all-time favorite book. And so my little paperback copy was not gonna survive the year. So I'm really excited about having a hardcover version of it, because that is like a book that I would read like every year, because I just love To Kill a Mockingbird. The 6th and 7th time I literally read it, went back to the first page and read it again, because that's how much I love that book. It's my favorite book in the world. I got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The adult version. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs for Vivian. So, and this was like $2. Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird was $7. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was like $2. So cheap. I got this book, which is Grimm's Fairy Tales, which I'm super excited about. Number one, because it looks kind of cool and old, and like you could find it at a library in Hogwarts or something like that. And then it just has a bunch of old fairy tales, because sometimes I like just tell my kids stories. I don't feel like reading them a book, but I don't really remember how they go or they went, like, the Three Little Bears or something like that. And so I'm really excited about having these fairy tales, because I can read some of these to them at night, when I don't want to read the regular books that they have. And then I got, lastly, and that was $6. And then I got Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne, which I'm really excited about too, because it sounds like a really, really fanciful book. And I love books that are like flights of fancy, and I love the Harry Potter series. I love the Hunger Games. I love the Chronicles of Narnia. I've read them all. I'm reading Lord of the Rings right now. I just finished up The Hobbit in December, which I loved The Hobbit. So I like books about, just these really, really like kind of fans. I just love novels. I'm a huge fan of fiction. I don't read a lot of nonfiction or, things like that. I'm more of a fiction person. So my husband's more nonfiction, so he reads a lot of nonfiction, but I read the fictional stuff. So anyways, I'm super excited about my book purchases, because like I said, I'm supposed to read a book a year. Or a book a month, excuse me. Not that I did not even have books to read a book a month. I had books enough to have read 2 or 3 books a month and still not have had to buy any new books. But I really want to have my library full of these classes, so that way when my kids get old enough to begin to read and things like that, I would love for my kids to get to high school and have them be like, oh, you're going to read this, and my son is like, oh, I've already read that. Like, I've already read this. I've already read that, because, I have it at home. Vivian, girl, what are you doing? Can you tell me what you're doing? What are you doing?
I'm doing this.
Okay, what you're doing is you're hijacking my video. That's what you're doing.
I'm just playing.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, Vivian, we're going to sign off, because I talk too much. Someone left a comment on my video saying that I talk too much. Shut up. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I already know that, so whatever. But I'm going to go, because this is long. So, Vivian, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Bye.
Bye? Is that all you want to say? You got to get in the screen to say that.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll give you a kiss.
Oh, Vivian gave you guys a kiss. You should feel special. Okay, I'll give you one too. We'll give one together. Okay, let's give a kiss together. Okay, you got to turn this way, because there's a camera. Okay. Have a good day. Bye, Vivian. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.